Good afternoon, everyone. I joined the moderator in acknowledging the traditional leaders of the land on which we are meeting. Then I acknowledge the presence of, these lights are coming into my eyes, so I can't recognize everybody. But I think a lot of mining executives are here, and the Chancellor of the University of Papua New Guinea, Sir Robert, I think is also here, and council members. And ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to speak about the future horizons in PNG mining and geology. I'm the Vice Chancellor of the University of Technology, and we have become experts in growing world-class technocrats. And that is what I am going to share with today. So basically, Papua New Guinea University of Technology, PNG UOT, supporting the resources and energy programs through Human Resource Development 2025 to 2029 is the sub-theme of my presentation. Now, being the investment week, I feel like the CEO of a mining company trying to share with you the opportunities that we have at the university so that you can invest in the university as well. So I'd like to consider my graduates as my products, and they are available for you to recruit, and I know that many have been recruited, and I'm really proud to say that many that have graduated from Unitech have become mining executives, engineers who are working in the mining companies, accountants, communication experts, surveyors, and a lot. And so we at the university have a very strong vision, very great vision, and the workforce is quite actively aligned to continue to deliver the mission that we have. In case you are not knowing where the Papua New Guinea University of Technology is located, it is in the Ley City, the second city of Papua New Guinea in Morbe province. We have about 3,500 students. Our university is STEM-based. We branched out of the University of Papua New Guinea, and we left the pure scientists and the humanities at Port Moresby, and we are the technology-based university in Ley. We have 5 faculties: engineering, built environment made of architecture and construction management and surveying. We also have the applied sciences, which is physics, chemistry, and computer science and mathematics. We have the natural sciences, which is forestry and agriculture. And then we also have the humanities, which is business studies and communications for development studies. Those are the 5 faculties. And then the 13 schools that I just mentioned within those 5 faculties. We have a very strong postgraduate school of 200 students, comprising about 170 master's students and 30 PhDs at the moment. Now, you would be hearing the successes of PNG University of Technology, and one of those very, very great successes is our engineering programs: mechanical, electrical, civil, and mining and mineral processing programs. They are very soon to be conditionally fully accredited by the Engineers Australia to the Washington Accord. And other successes that we have, you may have been hearing, but these are results of the leadership that is provided by the Unitech Council in preparing a strategic plan for the university. And this was done 7, 8 years ago. We had a strategic plan, 2020 to 2024, and our vision was to be a world-class university. And some of my professors came and told me, "Visi, your vision is very ambitious." But I had the confidence to tell them that because we are dealing with world-class companies in the form of the mining companies, we have to generate graduates who can fit into these companies and continue to serve them effectively. Our mission is to grow world-class technocrats through high-quality experiential teaching, research, and ardent application of science, technology, and innovation for the real world. Real world meaning the challenges that we have here in Papua New Guinea. The mining companies, the communities, the villages, and the peri-urban centers as well. These are our values: high ethical standards, professionalism, diversity and inclusivity, innovation and initiative, and pride and passion. Our graduate attributes are very important to us. The type of students that we bring into the universities, and so we have systems and processes in our teaching practice to make sure that the young people that are coming in are engaged in activities so that they develop their character and graduate with these attributes as lifelong learners, critical thinkers, effective communicators, cultural modernists, morally upright, and of course, technologically savvy. Some achievements we have had so far with the strategic plan. Anybody undertaking strategic plan will have objectives that are translated into KPIs and then targets and deliverables by staff. We have done that with our staff, and we have made some good progress. All of the 5 engineering courses will be recommended for conditional full accreditation. 18th of December. I'm anxiously waiting for the result. The assessors who came in September, Engineers Australia, they said that very rarely do the Accreditation Board of Engineers Australia rejects any recommendation that comes from the assessors. So they assured us that you will have a positive result. Yes. After that, we are planning for the Prime Minister to come and cut the ribbon to launch our accreditation. And I think we will kill like 5 cows. All the other professional courses that we have, land, agriculture, forestry, surveying, land studies, architecture, construction management, and the other courses are on their way to being benchmarked to international standards or accredited to industry standards as well. Like I said earlier, our postgraduate school is very active. One of the challenges that I have is I need to build academic capacity at the university with national academics. So we have been given targets to our professors to deliver 1 PhD and 3 masters to build academic capacity. And so that's why our postgraduate school is very active at the moment. We've also invested in research, and our staff are publishing over 90 papers annually, and these papers are published in indexed journals. And I'm happy to announce that in October this year, we launched the inaugural interdisciplinary journal of PNG UOT, and our staff are publishing in this journal. We also had financial targets within our strategy, and I'm happy to announce that we have had 5 years of unqualified financial audits. So industry, if you come and invest your money at the university, we will never steal it. Yeah, please have confidence. Bring it, and we will use it to build up the university to the levels that are expected of our international partners as well. Our financial position is very strong to support growth. For the accreditation, the university itself, we spent about 8.63 million. Now, the accreditation process requires modernized equipment to teach the students. And then we needed to upgrade our facilities, give a facelift to the labs. The teaching exercise also requires interactive learning between students and staff, student-centered learning, and we had to improve our teaching resources to ensure that students are engaged in their learning. They stand up and they talk, we ask them questions and they answer, and we have to converse about what they are learning. We spent money on those. And I'm really pleased to announce that industry has come a big way to support the accreditation process as well. In particular, Common Petroleum Holdings Limited, who spent 4.3 million in supporting us. Thank you to Mr. Wapu Song, the CEO of KPHL, but mostly to Mr. Luke Liria, honorary doctorate Luke Liria, who has been in the forefront as chairman of the advisory committee for engineers. He led the way in making sure that our accreditation process programs were implemented. We are happy also to announce that OTML, ExxonMobil, and other mining industries have contributed fund to 0.64 million. I've introduced the new position at the university, taken away the registrar's role over HR and created a executive director HR position, because I realized the need for leadership in HR. And that has helped us to improve our recruitment, and we've recently recruited heavily for academic positions in professors, associate professors, senior lecturers, to continue to build up the academic capacity so that we are delivering the courses that are required of us from industry and the government. We've also strengthened our relationship with international universities from overseas. Currently, we have a very active relationship with the University of New South Wales, and a strong collaboration between the engineering schools and our engineering schools as well. Now, going forward, 2024 ends this year, few weeks' time. We are now drawing up our new strategic plan for the next 5 years, 2025 to 2029. Our vision is still the same, but more focused on the impact that the university should have on livelihoods. And so we are focusing now on a world-class university positively impacting society. So the engineers that are graduating, the scientists, the technologists, while we focus on the quality degrees that will be the graduates that are being employed in big industry, not all of them will be employed. And one of the focus that we have is through our teaching, engage the students to become innovative, and when they are not employed, continue to be engaged in community work in the cities, in the rural areas, so that they have a contribution to the nation building in general. Our mission remains the same. We've now cut down from the former 8 pillars to just 4 pillars, because we want to focus in on the core function of the university, that is teaching, research, development, and innovation. And so we will be investing more on academic excellence, making sure that our courses are benchmarked and accredited. And the bigger challenge of the accreditation process is that it has to be maintained and sustained in the years to come. And we will be making a lot of investments in this area. One main pillar of the university is research, development, and innovation. And I always say to the leaders of our country, the political leaders, universities are not only a big high school where we teach adult students to have their degrees. Universities are knowledge hubs of science and technology. Our professors are prophets. Our doctors must deliver healthy bridges, healthy accounting, healthy agriculture. That's why we call them doctors at the universities. How about the masters? You know, masters are saviors. And so we want to conduct research in challenges that are within our country. Our country has a lot of problems. The more problems we have, the better it is, because we will have more research questions from within the problems to conduct research. I can have my master's and PhD and professors. You can have all the solutions, technological solutions. How much time do I have? 5 minutes. I'll finish in 5 minutes. And of course, to reach our vision and mission in academic excellence and research, development, and innovation, we need a university that is operationally excellent, from the governance to the executive management to the staff and the students as well. And we have strategies to improve in all of these areas. Now, financial stewardship is always a challenge, and we have plans to monetize our land resources. We have a master plan, and we would like to develop a part of our land into a unicity. These are some of the objectives that we have in academic excellence. The first 3 bullet points is really about the accredited course that we are now having. And I am very excited to deliver an Australian accredited degree from the university in Lae. And I'm going to challenge the Australians. I'm going to become competitive, and I am going to market PNG OT intellectual property in the Asian market, to get some of the students that come to get an Australian degree in Australia to come and get it in Lae, because it's cheaper living in Lae than living in Australia. So I will try to market it, get the Deputy Prime Minister to help me, because when we have international students at the university, the mindset of the people, the living environment rises to a new level. And we want to make Unitec an international university, Lae City an international city, and Morobe Province to an international province. That's the business plan. We are very focused on meeting the demands of industry, government, and community. We have plans to deliver petroleum engineering, software and computer engineering, new courses that we have been recently discussing, including aviation and aeronautics, data analytics, and then we'd like our agriculture department to be very active in supporting community work, and we will be delivering courses in agricultural engineering and agribusiness as well. Industry is helping the university now to make sure that our students have a very good work experience within industry. This is part of the curriculum which helps the students to be exposed to industry and meet industry requirements. And I'm glad that Oktedi is leading the way in helping us to establish a framework so that there is a year in, year out industry work experience for our students. Research will be a big part of our program in the years to come. We need to be engaging with industry. I'm going to call for a session next year where we will invite industry with our professors. Tell us all your problems. I mean, we can conduct research and solve some of them. And for finance stewardship, we'd like to make sure that our finances are strong and sustainable and meeting the budgetary demands to build up a university. And so we will monetize our huge land resources, diversify business opportunities through Unitech Enterprises Limited. I'm working on a positive balance sheet. At the moment, it's negative because of our tax legacy issues. So we are consulting heavily to help our tax resolved and our technology transfer center. Okay, thank you. Oh, we are here. So thank you to PNG Co for inviting us to speak. My thank you to K92 Mine for paying for my ticket and travel. Kumul Petroleum, Kumul Minerals, and the big mining companies that are listed there. Thank you very much for your support, and please invest in the university as well, and then you will get the graduates that will make your companies more productive. Thank you very much.